Yo, I'm thinking I'm nervous. I'm just hungry. No, but seriously though, like, bruh, like, come on. I'm gonna be super duper vulnerable with you guys right now. I fixed my bed for this video. Hey guys, welcome to Conversations with Cookie. That's what I'm gonna name our little sit down talks. And you know, like, you're there, I'm here, we're looking at each other and we're talking and we're discussing ideas and stuff like that. Let me get comfortable. Hey y'all. But yeah, we're gonna do a wig install and I'm gonna talk to y'all and like basically tell y'all didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell y'all what was I thinking when I decided to create a YouTube, like what made me do it, why did I do it, and maybe some other stuff, whatever will come up, or you know, it's a free conversation. First, I want to plug in Donnie. I don't know her name for real. Never met this girl in my life. Danny? I think it's Danny. But I love her bonnet. So, y'all go see my, what do they call them? Gel braids. I didn't always want to start a YouTube channel. I feel like as a jit, I lacked the confidence to be in the public eye. I feel like the crowd probably would have got to my head. I feel like I would have been swayed anyway. Not making content for me, but more so for like other people, and you know, not doing what I actually enjoy. I feel like it would be more of a burden than something to enjoy. I would have been making money if I started, but I like watching hair tutorials. I remember when, bruh, I was watching Dear and Ken for a long time. No cap. Like, before they even started making money, well, I'm not gonna say before they started making money, but they was just making a YouTube channel. Like, I seen them on Instagram, I think, when there was the, you know, Bambino Kitten and role playing to be my best friend. Yeah, so from way back then. So I used to, and I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, I love the thought of love. I love everything. I love love. So when I seen couples, I was like, oh, this is cute. Like, I love what they're doing and stuff like that. Like, I was into their pranks and everything. I had to watch them, and then the occasional hair tutorials. I used to watch, I think, Hafrican Beaute for her hair tutorials. That was way back, but it's been so long. So I've been watching YouTube for a minute, but I haven't been like as fully invested. Like, I think I used to, because my brother used to watch Rice Gum, so I used to watch Rice Gum too. There wasn't really a lot of people that I watched, to be honest. Like, I was like very picky with who I watched. And yeah, that's just about it. My friend, she created her own YouTube channel. So my bestie boo, I don't know if it was high school or middle school. I think it was high school. She created her own YouTube channel. She was an aspiring YouTuber. She made her channel, and then I was like, oh, like, I was supporting her heavy. I was like, yes. Like, I was sending it to my other friends. So I was like, hey, yo, go watch. And like, literally, Mashai had told me the other day. She was like, I remember you used to send me so-and-so YouTube videos. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like, I don't even remember doing that. That is so crazy, because that didn't even come to my mind. I used to send people like her videos and stuff like that. But I was like completely against like having my own personal YouTube channel. And then for my birthday, she made us like a joint YouTube channel. And I was like, hey, this finna be lit. We never did. I don't even know I don't remember the name of the account. We never, bruh. I am so mad because we could have made so much bank off of that account, bro. We could have, like, even if we made bank off of the account and we ventured off into, we could have made so much bank. Like, we would have had bread, like. And it blows me because, like, dang, Cookie, what was you doing? Like, why did that not cross your mind? But like I said, back then, I don't think I had the amount of confidence in myself to even like start the channel, if that makes sense. So I'm glad that I did it around that time, as opposed to now. Like, I know what I want to produce, I know what I want to post, and if someone doesn't like it, then that's fine. I'm not gonna, like, it's not the end of the world for me. Like, I'm not gonna kill myself or anything. Back then, not saying I killed myself back then, but back then that would actually like have a heavier impact on me now. I mean, then than it would now. Fast forward. So I want to say my sophomore year of college, I met this girl. Well, I didn't meet her personally, but I was doing this thing with Impressions of Beauty. I was an ambassador for them. They call it the campus clique. I was doing it by myself. Going into college, I didn't want to experience new things by myself because I was scared, you know. I didn't want to do it. Now, completely different person. But then I was a little nervous. it was kind of like my first time being exposed to like different experiences and stuff like that. Like new things scared me. I was like, yo, what is this? I'm not used to this. By myself, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it by myself. And then I told myself, yo, like everything is lining up. Like I told myself that everything happens for a reason, and God wouldn't put me in this position if this wasn't where I was supposed to be. You know, like I wouldn't be succeeding in this position if this wasn't where I was supposed to be. And I think there was this one event that we had. Yo, this one event changed my whole entire life. So I think the year before I said I wanted to be a YouTuber. I decided I wanted to be a YouTuber. I said I want to make natural hair YouTube videos. That's what I still go look forward to this day. Like I was kind of drifting away from Dear and Ken's pranks and stuff like that. So I was like, I do want to make YouTube videos on natural hair. And that's it. Like I was just limited. I was like, I just want to do natural hair videos. That's it. I just want people to watch me do my hair. There was this girl. Her name is Kayla. Her YouTube. Y'all subscribe to her YouTube channel. Her YouTube channel is Okay Kayla. I think her Instagram is Okay Kayla as well. I forgot where her position was, but at the event she was basically like the head of us all. Like she was basically telling us, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. She's pretty cool. I don't really know her for real, but from the time that I spent with her, which is probably like an hour, she's not bossy. She's pretty like open to ideas and opinions and stuff like that. She's pretty cool. She be dressing. I wasn't aware that she had a YouTube channel until that event. In that event, I'm gonna plug in a video. I'm like, to this day, like I found it the other day and I said, yo, I gotta tell them. She was basically saying something along the lines that people are gonna tell you that the market is oversaturated, and I just so happened to be recording coincidentally. Like it wasn't even planned.
So don't feel discouraged with everyone saying, oh, it's a saturated business. This is a $60 billion industry. We're always gonna be doing our hair. We're always gonna be buying bundles. We're always gonna be buying hair products. So don't listen to other people telling you. Be about your craft. Be about your brand. I would also like.
At that time, people just started bam, popping up with YouTubes like back to back. And everyone's like, oh, everybody making a YouTube channel. Everybody making it. And I was one of them. I was like, yeah, everybody making a YouTube channel. What's going on? What did I miss? I think she's had her YouTube since she was in high school. Been making videos since she was in high school. And her YouTube is popping now. And she said, don't let no one tell you that's oversaturated. Just do your thing because there's someone that's gonna watch you. And I was thinking, yeah, that's so true, because like I be watching UK YouTubers. So she's like, there's someone on the other side of the world that's just gonna want to see somebody in Europe may want it. And I was like, dang, like she's spinning facts right now. Like that is so true. I was understanding, like I was feeling what she was saying. I was like, yo, that's so true, because like, no, for real, that's real. I was like, you know what? I remember texting my group chat. I texted my friends. I said, y'all, I'm gonna make the YouTube channel. I even recorded, bro. Let me show y'all like I hope I still have it. I think I seen it in my phone recently. My first YouTube video. My first YouTube video that I was supposed to actually post, but I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't. I was not ready. It was me basically giving a review on hair wax paint or hair wax. I don't know. The wax colors. I used the red one and it came out pink. Wow. I'm like looking back at it like, wow, like I'm so proud of myself. I didn't have a sole reason why I wanted to do it. I didn't want to help people be better or like learn about their hair and stuff like that, because I barely knew, and still to this day barely know about my hair to begin with. I'm just learning as I go. It was just like, I want to do it. There was no underlying reason or anything. It was just, I want to do it. I did it. I was scared because everyone was doing it. I didn't want someone to be like, oh, she riding the wave, oh, she a bandwagon, oh, she's doing everything that everybody else is doing. I didn't want people to say that. I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to think of myself in that way. So I was a little hesitant. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I wasn't confident in it. I was like, if you can still let people get to you, then the confidence isn't there. That's the way I see it, at least. I'm really thinking like, damn, like I came so far. So that happened. And I always like, be careful what you say to people, because especially with me, like my memory is so bad. So I'm really like very cautious about what I try to be very cautious about what I say to people, because what you forget somebody else can remember, or like you can make a positive or negative impact on somebody and you wouldn't even know because you just don't remember what you said, or you're joking or something like that. So try and be a little bit careful. Like my friend, my one homegirl, bro, she literally says to me all the time, like, remember when you told me this? Like, da-da-da. And I'm like, for real? I said that? That sounds good. That sounds good. But I did not know that I said that. yeah, so she probably doesn't remember me, probably doesn't remember my face, probably doesn't remember saying that, but that made such a huge impact on me. And like looking at it now versus then, I didn't know it was that great of an impact. Like I didn't even know that that was gonna like hit me the way that it did, because that was 3 years ago. I sat on it, I was like, nah, I can't do this. I don't want, like I said, I don't want people to say that I'm copying them. I don't want people to say that I'm riding the wave. I don't want, in reality, when you really think about it, we're all copycats, to be 100% honest with you. Because you get inspired by someone doing something and you're like, okay, I want to do that too. You may not take the same path as them, which makes you unique, but you're still doing the same thing. Like if you have aspirations, for example, to be like in the NBA or sports in general, if you have aspirations like go far or anything, you look at someone that does something that you do and you use them as motivation. So I subscribed to her channel after that. Yeah, I was like, I could do this. I don't mind. I think I could do this. I think I got it. Eventually my homegirl started her YouTube channel and I was like, dang, make sure you guys subscribe. Dose of Dada. I was like, dang, like I want to do this. I was also scared that people wouldn't support me. I felt like I needed support to get somewhere. I needed, yeah, I mean, yeah, you need support to get somewhere, but somebody gonna support you, basically. And that's kind of like mirroring what Kayla said. I could kind of say at first, I was like, dang, like I literally call everybody my friend. Why aren't these people supporting me? Not only in just YouTube, but just in like everything else. Like, why are y'all not like behind my back clapping and stuff like that? And I came to the realization recently, and ironically, okay, Kayla, she posted a picture on her Instagram story and she said, dang, like I really want to, I think I screenshot, I don't remember, but something along the lines of like, it was, okay, I'm the type of person, I get my head a lot. Like I'll have back and forth conversations with myself. Like I'll like have conflicting thoughts, like the angel on my shoulder, the devil on the shoulder, just going back and forth, back and forth. So I was like, dang, they don't support me. Dang, they do support me. Dang, they don't support me. Dang, they do support me. You know? Like, it was like a back and forth motion. It was a back and forth motion in that sense. And she posted something saying, basically, I think it was saying something like, okay, if they don't support you, then someone else is bound to support you. Like, you do not need their support. I can say that literally today, not even yesterday, today, I came to peace with that. Even prayed on it. I was like, yo, like when she posted that post, she said something, don't quote me, because I can barely remember what the post said, so do not quote me. They don't have anything going for themselves. And it was like I needed to hear it from somebody else, because hearing it come from me over and over and over again, it wasn't hitting. So I had a conversation with my boyfriend, and he was basically saying something similar to what I was telling myself. And whenever, like, I love talking to him about stuff like that, because he makes me think. And then when I start to think, I start thinking about, like, okay, I reflect. You know, what do I do? What do they do? What does that have anything to do with each other? Basically, he'll go off and say this and that, and then it'll end off in ... So like I'm left to finish the sentence. So I would think to myself, how do I finish this? Like, how do I end this story? I've been telling myself, like, end the story this way. But my heart was like, end the story this way. And eventually I was able to lean towards how I actually wanted the story to end. It gave me more peace, like literally more peace. Like I said, I was scared that no one was going to support me. I was scared that I was going to do it by myself. I was so focused on how the lack of people that were supporting me that I could not see those who did support me. Now I could literally say, like, today I am 100% on this. Like, I cannot be shifted no longer. I look at those who do support me and I'm like, damn, I focus on them so much that I can't see anybody else. Like, you were really on my side since day one. I guess my expectations were so high for other people. I kind of like reminded myself not to place high expectations on people, because then that leaves more room for disappointment. And I had to remind myself that honestly nobody owes you anything. Nobody has to support me. They just choose to. So I should be grateful to those who choose to, instead of focusing on those who don't do it because they don't have to. And that was such a hard concept to grasp for me for like a good little minute. It was hard for me to basically pay attention to those who are literally cheering me on. Deep down inside, it's deeply appreciated, because like you don't even have to like support me in this way. Like, you don't have to be happy. Like, how is this ever gonna benefit you in life? Everyone's different and everybody shows support differently, but like, I need to like still keep in mind that focus on those who do support you. Not limited to YouTube. This is not limited to YouTube. YouTube is not the only thing that I got going on in my life. YouTube is not the only thing that I got going on in my life. I just want to say that because I don't want people to think, oh, like I said, I was so fixated on those who didn't support me, that not those who didn't support me, but the lack of support, that I couldn't see who was actually in my corner clapping for me since day one. So when I seen her post saying that they don't quote me, that they basically don't really have anything going for themselves, I was like, that is so true. These are closed-minded people. All they know is school, work, and then life is over. And that was so like, that was me. Until I started doing stuff on my own, all I knew was school and work. And my boyfriend, like, my boyfriend's very blunt, bro. He told me straight up, like, I'm very close-minded. When we first met, he said I was very close-minded, and that was so true, because I told myself I'll never date someone who aspires to be a rapper. I told myself I never, basically anyone who aspires to be something big, something that doesn't require a degree, I was like, I don't trust it. I don't trust it, because that's kind of how I was raised. I was like, oh, if you finna rap, you're not finna rap with me. We gotta be like, you gotta be my homeboy or my homegirl, because I do not see you getting far with that. Or if you, whatever, if you could play basketball, I don't think you're finna go to the NBA. You gotta be my homeboy or homegirl. I cannot support someone with that dream, because I didn't see them doing it, basically. I was supposed to measure the wig and I forgot. But yeah, I don't see them doing that, basically. So I feel like, and I openly stated that with him, and he was basically expressing how close-minded I am, and I was like, that is so not me. Like, I denied it. I feel like one of the things adding on to me being closed-minded, I stated it earlier in the video, I don't know if I cropped it out, but I've been in Florida all my life, meaning there's a whole lot of life that I have not experienced, meaning my room or space to dream is very limited. I always want to travel. I always want to see different places. That came from social media. That came from me seeing like a video of Town Square or like Colorado or something like that. That's where that came from. It never came from like me wanting. People would talk about how they went somewhere. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Like, all right. But when I actually started seeing these places, like, I was like, yo, I need to go here. Like, I need to, there is so much of life that I did not experience, and that's what made me so close-minded. There are so many experiences that I missed out on, or so many things that I didn't get to see. And I was like, damn, like, I need to leave. Like, I cannot stay in one spot for the rest of my life. I need to travel. I need to experience some things. I need to see how people do it over here. I need to see how people do it over there, and all this other stuff. I can say that definitely aided to it, because like I said, how I was raised. You work really hard in school so you can get a good job. So you can work really hard at your good job so you can get some money, and then you die. And that's it. Work, no. School, work, die. That's it. That's all I knew. So of course I wasn't going to support anybody that had a bigger dream than mine, like going to the NBA or becoming a rapper. And of course I wasn't going to support nobody like that. I had nothing going for myself. I didn't see myself doing anything. When I started to get, I'm still kind of close-minded. I still need to hear someone else's perception, so I could kind of like get another viewpoint of it, because I'm still like seeing everything one-sided. But I'm way more open-minded than I was back then. Like, I'm way more open to possibilities. Like, I could like literally envision, I'm such a visual person, I could literally envision someone in a greater spot. Is it dry? Nah, it's still a little ashy. I'm gonna wait. What if it completely dries? I could literally envision someone in a higher spot, and I was like, wow, I could not do this before. Like, especially on dogs, bruh. When I see like, we like this. If we like this, and I see you struggle, I see you go from here to here, I could literally cry. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry now. It hits different when you know them personally and you watch them go through everything, as opposed to someone that you've seen like, oh, they posted them down and they posted themselves up now. Like, okay, yeah, you did that, you snapped, good job. But when you watch all the down play out and then you see them up, you can't do nothing but be genuinely happy. Like, damn, bro, like, I watched you get through this. Like, you really put yourself out of there. Like, I'm so proud of you. Like, I am so proud of you. And like, you how do I explain it? Like, you think about it, you be like, you did that, friend. I just assumed that I'd get that too. But not everybody's like you. When I was in a more closed-minded state, I ain't see past what you were doing right now. I ain't see past the present. Like, I had no viewpoint of the future. Even for myself, I see myself just going to school for the rest of my life. I didn't see myself doing anything else. And I see my friends like trying to reach goals outside of school and outside of work. A lot of people are limited to school and work. School and work is not your life, bro. I literally, like, I think it was last year that I decided that I wanted to have a life outside of school and work. School and work is not your life. It's not my life, let me say that. I don't know what you got going on, what you see, what you... I wasn't one of those people. I had to actually start doing stuff aside from school and work to realize that, or to understand that, or to feel that I need to support other people, to actually grasp the concept of support. So I'm glad that I did go through that and I did start that, because it taught me how to effortlessly support people. Like, before, I used to only support things that I like. If I didn't like what she was doing, I wouldn't support you. Now I just like, hey, I support you here, I support you here. If you got a brand or something going on, I'll buy your clothing, or whatever the case may be. If I don't see anything that's appealing to my eye or anything that I see myself in, there are different ways to support. So you can at least know that I'm still here for you. Not like that, but I see what you're doing and I give you that. Okay, aside from that, yeah, like, I had nothing going for myself, so I didn't care about anybody else. Because, like, okay, none of us are gonna make it out. That was literally my thought process. None of us are gonna make it. Eventually I grew out of that. I started doing stuff on my own, and then I realized how, like, the importance of support and all sort of stuff. I'm way more open-minded now. I'm so happy. I love the fact that I am, because I literally take different perspectives into play. I love that. Not saying that everyone who doesn't support you has nothing going for themselves. Some people just don't support you because they don't want to support you, or that's just not something that they do, and that's cool. That's okay. But like I said, today, it literally took today, not even came to realization. Today I actually stopped saying it, and I took the action of highlighting those that support me. Because when you do that, you know, like, you're writing notes and you highlight something, the first thing that your eyes fall on is what you highlighted. So the first thing that my eyes will fall on is what I highlighted. Do they have glow in the dark highlighters? I'm thinking of, okay, think of this like my ring light, bro. These are my supporters. My lights are off. My room is pitch black dark. I have black curtains. But because this light, my support team, is so bright, it lights up the whole entire room. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That snapped. And I just made that up. I can't focus on the darkness because I'm so focused on all the light that my support team is bringing. So that's kind of how I think now. And like I said, I've been praying on it, so glory be to God. Literally, glory be to God, because it's been a long time coming. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna get to somebody somewhere. Like, I have so much faith in what I do, because I know that I have so much faith. Like, when I tell you, like, I have so much faith that what I do is gonna go far. That, like, if I don't reach this part, like my inner circle or anything, I know I'm gonna reach someone over there, and then they're gonna tell someone over there, and then boom, I got everybody. The one thing that I did not touch is why I started YouTube. I like to do things, right? I have this, let's call it a dream. This dream that I'm gonna stumble across something that I'm just effortlessly good at. Something that I just need to polish, not something that I gotta build from the ground up. So I try a whole bunch of different things to figure out what is my thing, the thing that I need to polish. Try dancing, not my thing. Try singing, not my thing. I like to think of myself as a jack of all trades, but I can't be a jack of all trades if I don't know how to do everything. So I try and do everything. I really wanna live life freely. I really wanna do whatever I want, whenever I want, just because I want to, you know? I don't wanna, you know, school, work, that school, work, doing whatever I want, making an impact. That's literally how I see myself. Like, don't get me wrong now, I don't want to just, you know, aimlessly float about life. No, I do have my dreams, I do have my aspirations, I do have my goals. I want to do it at my leisure, you know. I feel like installing my weight took away the seriousness of the conversation. The seriousness of the conversation. As I stated, I do want to make an impact. And I'm not gonna live life freely and not make an impact, you know? I don't want my life to revolve around work and school. I see a brighter future for me. I do want to increase my spiritual life as well. I feel like my camera's dying. I guess we had a nice talk. If there's something else that if you guys have any like conversations that or can you take me seriously, let me put on a hat. Y'all, let me hurry up before the camera dies. This JLX hat, I'm actually wearing it backwards, but I'm gonna still wear it. Actually, I can wear it whichever way I want to because it's my hat. Anyways, code Steffu. There's gonna be a link in the description box to these hats. If there's anything that you guys want to talk about or hear my opinion on, and I'm open to sharing my opinion on it, then you can definitely comment it down below. I appreciate my ring lights. I appreciate y'all. Whoever supports me, I appreciate you to the max. Like, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. Instagram and Twitter is at _CrownMeCookie. TikTok is CrownMeCookie, no underscore, just CrownMeCookie. I appreciate y'all beyond measure. Like, I can't wait till we up here because y'all supporting me, and I definitely see you guys as a part of my team. And like I said, I mean this from the very bottom of my heart. Thank you. Remember to be a blessing to someone other than yourselves. Support a black business. Bye, friends. No, but seriously though, like, bruh, like, come on.